Here's what we know. Business is like a machine. Ideas, innovation, and raw materials go in one end. And then everybody working in that machine adds value and works hard to produce goods and services that come out the other end and make their way to the customer. Here's some of the things that can go wrong and impact the ability for this thing to work like a well-oiled machine. The most common is communication breakdowns. When people fail to communicate effectively, we can end up with a disconnect. And when that disconnect happens, it can have a snowball effect that works through the whole organization. Maybe a shipment is delayed, and the person that finds out about that fails to communicate that to the rest of the organization. Now we have a line manager who's working to try and get product out as fast as he can, doesn't know that there's a late shipment, and becomes frustrated and irate with his team because production is slowing down. This can cause a lot of friction, and we know when there's friction between moving parts, heat gets generated, and if there's too much heat, we can end up with explosions. Or how about this? It's way past the 11th hour, and the salesperson comes up and tells the production manager about a change he forgot to mention that a customer wanted and mentioned over a week ago, and boy, doesn't that throw a wrench into the works. Suddenly, everything has to stop. Now we've got late deliveries, our quality is down, and who pays for that? The customer. It's an expensive problem for the company, sure, but now customers get frustrated and begin to look for other suppliers. And when that happens, somebody might have to look for a new job. The biggest challenge that we see in this scenario is it has everybody competing inside the machine. They're all looking to fix blame instead of fix the problem. And what we want to do as we work together with you is we want to help you learn the tools and the skills necessary to overcome these common problems. How do we do that? iCAN starts by helping you with communication skills. We give you both the discipline, the skills, and the systems to be able to communicate effectively across all the departments and up and down all the levels so that when a change or a problem occurs, everyone who needs to know does know. That helps to reduce friction, but there's still friction that's going to happen because of the high-paced, high-pressure environment. So we also share with you a method called the Stay Calm method. This gives people the tools they need to be able to work together as a team and find the best way forward without creating confrontation and without getting into arguments. And lastly, how do we keep wrenches from getting thrown into the works? By helping work with the leadership team to establish clearly defined processes. And then we put that out and have everybody in the workforce help to construct the best way to measure those processes, implement them, so that everyone knows how the work needs to flow. With all of these pieces in place, you'll be able to create a harmonious, well-oiled machine.